I've seen a lot of things. Felt them on my face, too. I can never take that moment back. Oh, that's funny to you guys.
I mean, kinda.
Mosquito.
That's what you get! You laugh at me, you die! Fly the plane!
It's a helicopter.
Rick. Hey, Spencer, listen to me. Hurry up. Hurry up. But we are all dead. This is gonna be it, this is it. You hurry up and fix that helicopter.
Album mark.
And action.
Shoot the guns.
That's so slow!
The whole sequence in the bazaar, we shot that part of the movie in Atlanta, and there was this fair amount of orchestration and choreography to it, figuring it out.
That was really special because there were so many extras and it just felt so real.
I would describe this set as a marketplace that I don't fully understand, but we've got a lot of stuff, so if you want to buy something, they might have it.
Let me try some of that.
3, 2, 1, move.
We did want it to be an exotic-looking bazaar, filled with food and spices and brassware and carpets and all of those. We built, sort of an existing space, an alleyway. We had some walls to start with, to which we've added arches, and there's a lot. It's very extensive.
Follow me.
Go ahead.
I'm not going anywhere. I just exploded from eating a piece of cake. You go.
You'll notice a lot of it is a sort of a deep oxblood kind of red tone, and that's really intentional on my part to create a visual contrast to the sort of lush greens of the jungle. And it's all kind of interesting spaces that are slightly unusual, slightly different. You walk through just about anywhere you look, you go, wow, this looks amazing.
Great, we got it. Charlie Mark.
So I guess there's a snake in there or something.
When you have scenes where characters need to be interacting very physically with CG, for me it's very important that they're actually holding something to make sure the weight that they're interacting with is convincing.
We were asked to make a black mamba snake puppet for Jumanji.
Oh my God!
The snake was sculpted in a computer program and then 3D printed, and then we poured up a silicone snake that has several pick points that the rods are able to plug into, which allows you to move the snake. There's a jaw mechanism, so with a brake lever from a bicycle, we're able to open and close the jaw. The anatomy is correct through the body, but I believe they scaled up the head a little bit so that they could do the scene where they're removing the fangs. We'll actually put a little bit of this, what's called ultra slime, so that when you pull them out, you'll be able to see a stringy mucus coming out.
Defang the snake.
Okay, so we all have 3 lives. And the way we find out about that is I'm talking to the group, and then I don't see behind me there's a giant hippo. Eats me whole.
I mean, Jake wants to make sure they're really making the animals fun and at the same time dangerous and believable.
Yeah, so that's how it went down.
For the end sequence involving the jaguar head, we've spent a month designing it.
Now this is something we've never done before. It's something that's taken a lot of rigging, a lot of time to try and figure out where all the angles are going to go. It's going to be fabulous because it's all real. We're going to have him jump a real motorcycle off the end of the statue, swing around the nose and land on the top. It's all one shot.
CG is there to embellish live action, not to replace it. And we've really gone to great lengths on Jumanji to create live action sequences.
Now, we will have to have CGI remove cables on the stunt guys, but other than that, everything you see is going to be real. And I think that the audience feels that in the seat of their pants.
To the whole crew. I feel like there's this incredibly powerful, sort of resonant idea in Jumanji. It's a different kind of movie than I've ever made before, but I've always wanted to sort of make a big adventure movie.
Action! Jake Kasdan hasn't been making, like, children's movies. He's making rated R, funny-ass movies.
I've been a big fan of his work for a long time, so to get the chance to work with him was really exciting for me.
I should give you a cue, Nick.
He comes from a comedy background, which I think is so perfect for this movie because the whole scenario is so ridiculous in the best way.
I'm an overweight middle-aged man. This can't actually be happening.
One of my favorite directors to work with, Jake Kasdan. He's super smart. He's super funny. Immediately, I was intrigued. I wanted to jump in and party with him again.
Once you see the snake, it's like, what do we do? Okay, you do this. Who's good at it?
He knows how to tweak my brain to make the best acting happen. He's a good acting scientist.
Jake, at this point, I'm thinking
A good director is going to get what he wants and also say, I want you to also add some of you in here. We definitely had the freedom to do that.
Great, we cut.
The moment Jake yells action and we get into it, it was just the best experience.
Hey, real quick, happy birthday to Jake. He's doing an amazing job. Director Jake, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, man. DJ, give him the gift. We got him.
All right, I got it. I'll give him the gift.
You got it, right?
When you talk to them about the original movie, I think people love the idea that giant animals came crashing into their world. It came out at a time where visual effects was kind of a newer science.
Of course, in the time since, visual effects has evolved to places that you would have hardly been able to imagine then. We have incredible facility and control over what the animals can do and how the sequences work.
A movie like this, which is visual effects driven, allows filmmakers to basically accomplish anything they can imagine. There's no limit to it.
It was important to me, if an alligator shows up, it should look like a real alligator. Except they've got an attitude and it seems almost like they're rabid and trying to kill you.
Hi there.